Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a truly staggering 500,000 crore rupee infrastructure marvel that is fundamentally changing how millions of people travel across Southeast Asia. I'm talking, of course, about Indonesia's phenomenal new bullet train. We're going to break down exactly what makes this thing a world-class engineering feat, explore what the passenger experience is actually like from the platform all the way up to top speed, and, most importantly, we'll unpack what this massive technological leap means for India's very own high-speed rail future. So if you're fascinated by the future of transit, you are absolutely in the right place. 30 minutes. Just think about that for a second. Imagine a grueling traffic-choked 50-kilometer commute from Jakarta to Bandung. For years, that was a journey that traditionally took an agonizing 3 hours or more by car. Now, picture that entire trip slashed down to just a half-hour ride. That's the reality Indonesia has unlocked right now. It completely redefines the whole concept of a daily commute, basically turning distant cities into next-door neighbors. I mean, this isn't just an upgrade in speed, it's a total transformation of time and geography.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. First, we'll meet Indonesia's bullet train. Second, the unfortunate ticketing scam you need to watch out for. Third, the onboard whoosh experience. Fourth, hitting maximum speed. And finally, what this means for India's high-speed future.
Section 1. Meet Indonesia's bullet train, Southeast Asia's fastest. So, stepping right into the sprawling, immaculate, honestly airport-like Halim Station in Jakarta, you immediately realize you aren't in your average railway depot. This is home to Southeast Asia's fastest rail line, and actually the second fastest in the entire world, sitting right behind China's Shanghai Maglev. The train is officially called Whoosh. It's an acronym for Waktu Hemat Operational System Hebat, which translates roughly to Time-Saving Operational System with Great Speed. But come on, it's also wonderfully onomatopoeic, right? It sounds exactly like what it does. And visually, the train perfectly embodies that name. It's designed with these incredibly sharp aerodynamic edges and a really striking red and silver color scheme. It honestly looks less like a locomotive and way more like a luxury private jet just parked on the tracks.
And you know, the adoption rate of this new tech has been absolutely explosive. 4 million. In just its first 8 months of operation, an astonishing 40 lakh or 4 million people rode this train. The sheer demand is just off the charts. The system runs 48 daily trips between Jakarta and Bandung, which means there is a high-speed train firing out of that station every 15 to 30 minutes. It's this high-volume, highly efficient machine that the public has just instantly embraced.
Section 2. The Rail Ninja Ticketing Scam, a costly trap. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the brutal reality of third-party booking sites. Because where there's high demand, there's unfortunately often deception, and it's catching a lot of eager tourists completely off guard. If you search for tickets on Google, a company called Rail Ninja often pops up first just because of heavy advertising. One vlogger actually documented their experience using the site. They paid $22, which is about 1,800 rupees, for what was heavily advertised as a business class seat. But when they got to the station and printed the physical ticket from the automated machines, they were handed a premium economy ticket. And the actual value of that ticket? Just 150,000 Indonesian rupiah, or roughly 800 rupees. So they were drastically overcharged and downgraded at the exact same time. To put that into perspective, the true official ticket prices are incredibly accessible. Premium economy is just 800 rupees. Actual business class is around 2,000 rupees, and a fully luxurious first-class ticket is roughly 3,000 rupees. So for the price that third-party scam site charged for a fake business class experience, a passenger could have almost afforded a legitimate first-class seat. It's a really stark reminder to always book direct when you're navigating new international infrastructure. Section 3. Inside the Whoosh Experience, Luxury on Rails. Okay, so once you're past the gates, the reality of the service is nothing short of world-class. The amenities are completely designed to mimic a premium aviation experience. The station features airport-style security, baggage checks, and really modern cafes. And once you step on board, even in the premium economy section, the interior feels remarkably similar to an Emirates flight. You have this massive legroom where you can fully extend your legs without even bumping the seat in front of you. There are smartly designed cable trays, dedicated bag hooks, and incredibly polite, almost celebrity-like hospitality from the guards and hostesses, who actually greet passengers with folded hands and just impeccable service. And the sensory experience of the train matches the visuals perfectly. It is immaculate. As one passenger noted, the cabins literally smell like premium perfume. And the washrooms? Equally impressive.
They utilize bio-toilets that easily rival the cleanliness of India's own Vande Bharat Express trains. There are large mirrors, smoke detectors, bright lighting, and despite moving at these mind-bending speeds, the sound isolation is fantastic. It produces this deep, rushing sound, kind of like a bullet slicing through a tunnel, all while the cabin inside remains perfectly calm.
Section 4. Hitting maximum operating speed. The thrill of 300 plus kilometers per hour. So, how fast does this luxury tube actually go? Well, the acceleration is deceivingly smooth. Almost immediately after pulling out of Halim Station, the train effortlessly glides right up to a cruising speed of 146 kilometers per hour. There's no jerking, there's no rattling, just a completely seamless forward thrust as the city begins to blur past the window. Then, as the digital speedometer crosses 250 kilometers per hour, the physical sensations really begin to mirror an airplane taking off. The scenery outside transforms from modern urban sprawl to lush green mountains in the blink of an eye. The pressure changes so rapidly that passengers actually report their ears popping, just like on a flight. Yet, remarkably, the engineering is so stable that you can stand perfectly still in the washroom without losing your balance, even as you're barreling forward at over a quarter of the speed of sound. It's wild. And then it peaks, 348 kilometers per hour. The train nearly maxes out its 350 kilometer per hour operational limit. At this velocity, the 100-kilometer journey is just absolutely devoured. Literally, before passengers can even fully settle into their seats and relax, an announcement chimes in that they are arriving in Bandung. The entire trip takes roughly 25 minutes. It is just a stunning display of modern engineering capability. Section 5. India's high-speed future, bringing it home. So, what does this triumph mean for us back home? Well, the bullet boom brings cascading benefits of high-speed rail directly into focus. For Indonesia, it means a business person can travel to a meeting in a totally different city and return home in the time it used to take just to drive one way. It drastically reduces highway congestion, lowers the environmental impact, and supercharges economic growth by physically linking these huge business hubs. And these are the exact benefits currently standing right at India's doorstep. We are incredibly close to realizing our own high-speed dreams, with the highly anticipated Ahmedabad to Mumbai route currently under construction, a route that's going to similarly connect our massive financial hubs. But guys, that is just the beginning. There are 10 to 12 additional high-speed routes with approvals pending. We are looking at a 10 to 15-year horizon where the entire geography of India practically shrinks. Just imagine being able to travel the distance from Delhi to Rishikesh in a mere 20 to 25 minutes. It's going to completely redefine domestic tourism, business, and just everyday daily life. Which brings us to the ultimate question. Are you ready for a 30-minute commute from Ahmedabad to Mumbai? Indonesia's Whoosh proves that this isn't some distant science fiction. It is a highly effective, affordable, and fully operational reality today. As we watch this technology unfold across Asia, it's absolutely time to demand and prepare for the incredible speed coming to our own rails. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep looking forward, and I'll catch you in the next one.